And good morning, people. Welcome back to Jade Cocoon 2. Wind Shelter 4. Last time we met up with Yamu, Helibuzz, nothing really that special though. So in the last one, hopefully we get something interesting without going into the boss itself. This is a hill flower, nothing too amazing there. Okay. So, Helibuzz down, nothing out of the ordinary there. Oh, come on. Fight me. Okay, hello, Ajit. Yeah, the ogre vine behind that is where the boss is. So that is the one I will not be going into. But yeah, basically another. Oh, forgot about this. Yeah. Yeah, things are starting to come out like this. I believe we've had it before, but this is the first instance of it being minorly dangerous. Two sleep and a confuse. Luckily they didn't do the sleep, and luckily the confuse missed. I think I'm going back to the wind formation. Sorry, water formation. Yeah, there it is. I think that's the first instance of it actually missing on an attack and hitting himself. So, yeah, do need to be careful of confuse. It is, in my opinion, the worst status that can be used on you. It's not very good for you using against the enemy. It does have its uses. But I feel against you that it's the most dangerous. That's that fight over with. I believe there's only one Ajit in this area, so that should be all that we have to see of them, except maybe the Karma Beast. Okay, so that's that done. There's the Princess Vine that we can't go through. So now on to the Ogre Vines. Alco, Beast Hunter.
You've got a brave face. You've got spirit. Want to go at it?
Sure, why not?
Sure, I'll take you on.
All right, let's do it. Here goes.
Do I already have a Alco medal?
All right, let the battle begin.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah, this formation sort of frightens me. Yeah, everyone's asleep. Do I have a waking book? No. Well, let's get some healing done for no reason. Okay, I've got the two main ones back up. Doesn't help when they outspeed me by quite a lot actually, so I'm never going to go first. All I can really hope is that they run out of MP. Actually, yeah, keep put on that. Sure, I'm going to go fall asleep, but it's wasting their MP. So yeah, this is going to be a long fight. I've only done, what, a little bit of damage. Oh, and hello there. Newly evolved Slimy. I'm not actually sure what that's what it's actually called, that one. We'll have to have a look afterwards. Okay, so this should be the last round of Adslan. Unless they get their MP back, enough MP back with being on the side. Oh no, one more. Gonna need to be careful of that, but I should be alright.
Oh, good job, unexpectedly good job.
You seem very cheerful considering you're losing. Common sense would it be for him to keep it on this formation, because he's got something in front of him, but he might turn it back to the fire. There is that possibility, but this fight is over.
Serious? You're really doing well.
49, yeah, you can take another one. Yeah, there's the change. And there you go. almost a perfect victory with killing everything, killing the last monster and the boss and the master at the same turn. They're few and far between in beast amulet battles.
You did pretty good. Nice attacks, but your guarding needs help. Anyway, to commemorate your victory over me, take this.
Yeah, I thought I had one.
Wow, you've collected a lot. Then I'll give you something.
Digital cock.
Hey, let's fight again.
That egg is not a normal egg. It's an Alco Divine Beast, but when we get back to the Room of Life, you'll see that it's actually very different to what you would normally expect from an Alco. Okay, I'm going to go and get the healing fountain before I take that on. Second book, that's poison. I might actually use that in the fight against the Adjets. Yeah, I think I will. Oh no, it just drops the attack of enemies. Cloud Book though can be used. So far that Cloud Book has done absolutely nothing. They haven't missed an attack yet. But this fight is now over. So with this we can now head back to the Room of Life, pass in our merges, check the bulletin board, check our eggs, and then move on to the Fire Forest. This one has been fairly anticlimactic. I believe that was the Scowcock? Yeah. So yeah, not a especially thrilling forest. Nothing really too new.
Harvest anything?
So we got Samakis, Dark Attack, and that's it. Hopefully we'll get more on our second way through, because I sort of need the next sleep attack. I was also expecting another attack there, but it didn't show up. Anyway, this leafage is basically a one of these. It's got Olvi, so it's the one that turns into a sort of man-eater plant that has a helicopter on it. Let's call that one Twig. Liebugich was the one that had multi, so I know what this one looks like at the end, and just trying to think of a name for it. No, not Mantis. That's the other one. I will just call it Hopper for the moment. The Scowcock, which we know is turns into the Agit. This one can be called Bonejaw. Not that I'm going to use it, but heh, might as well name them. And this one, the final one, the Jolcock. You might notice something very different from on this one. Very different colour scheme. This is a fire beast, not a wind. This is I think it's the first hatched alternate divine beast. This one can be because I'm completely unoriginal, Firehawk will do just fine. Where is it? This one actually is the alternate to the Cheaper. Cheaper is a wind beast. This one turns into a fire version of it. Pretty much exactly the same, just fire instead of wind. That's it. Of course, stats do change between the two, but there's not a whole lot of difference. Still has the basic strengths of an Alco: high speed, low health, low vitality. It gets a bit of strength on this side because it's fire based, and I believe it drops in wisdom. It's either that one or spirit, I'm not sure which. Anyways, I need to drop off my mouse. I would like to merge him, but I need a beast first. Hopefully we'll pick it up on our first journey through the fire forest.
Thank you.
Anything interesting in the lounge? Anything good on the board? Probably not. There usually isn't. 5 cute gems. 380 for a rain wreck. Don't I actually need one of those? I do. Yeah. Rain wreck is actually one of the ones I'm looking into for later. Unfortunately, I don't have the reputation to pick up that job. Don't think I've got 5 cute gems either yet. Oh no, I do have 5 cute gems, so I'm just missing the reputation. Oh well, nothing I can do about it.
Find something good.
Alright, one of them. Don't need these hypnosis books. Yep, that's good.
Find something good in the forest and
Now, what do I want to take? I think I want to take my wind beast.
for anyone.
So we are ready to go to the fire forest. I have picked up my wind beast. Level 18, so should be getting things for it soon. And this is the, I did say I was going to check the Ganuba. So the Ganui has become a Ganuba. You should reach level 20, you should reach level 20. It's possible you will as well through this fire forest, so I could have a lot of merging to do once I get the beasts I want. Anyway, let's go and do the first level of the fire throne. Probably again. Oh, you know that fire alcock I just got? This is its equivalent. I didn't think we'd see it this quickly, but yeah, here it is. Yeah, basically a fire version of the cheaper. A sand sparrow. The skill it learns, I believe it's called Lightning Hit. Lightning Hit has a lower than average chance to hit. However, when it does, it actually does higher damage than normal, if I remember correctly. And hello, Mr. Nagglechew. Two of them. Same rules apply. They are stronger. They have the next stage up. I believe this one's called Burn Attack instead of Burn Shot. More health, more attack power. This is why I brought along my my own Nagglechew, because at least for this one, rather than swapping them over, bringing the Warpon here and the Nagglechew to the Wind Forest, my Nagglechew is actually stronger in attack power, so it can clear out these things slightly easier. But that is the skill I want. Burn attack is the one I want next. And a new Tiki, which is starting to run away. Again, two of them. Again, larger, equivalent of one merge. I believe the move they have is called Agnia. Just like Olvia, Mortia, Valia. They're just quite a bit weaker than the Nagelchews though, in terms of health and defense. So, taken that one out, the one I fought here and its counterpart which was behind it. There's the Princess Vine. We only have the Ogre Vines left to go through. So yeah, we've seen already things are much more interested in this Fire Forest just because of that one different enemy than the Wind Forest before. Yeah, the Fire Forest tends to be a bit more special. Especially if you're just going through it. This should be the Tiki, or whatever it's renamed to for its next evolvement. The Niki. But I've got the sleep available, I am going to abuse it. Especially when it didn't wake up and I get automatic criticals. So that's another beast for me to merge onto. Agnia is a fairly decent spell. It's a single target fire attack. So yeah, and
Hey boy, you ever use any Drac Divine Beasts?
I want to try a variety, so I'll use one if I get the chance. Do you know much about Drax?
Can't you see from my mask? The ones who dearly love Dracs all wear these masks. Dracs have good basic abilities, but also excel in their own particular specialties.
How about magic? Awesome?
Some are good at magic, but they can't use magic or special attacks when their mana points are gone. What's left is their basic attacking power. Dracs excel on this point too. In any case, the divine beasts left on the beast amulet to the very end will be Dracs.
not necessarily. Yes, their basic stats are very good, but they don't specialize as well as other classes do. Like Oggs, you know what you're getting with an Ogg usually. Two of them are excel at physical attacks, while the final one strangely excels at magic attacks. The Slimies is you're expecting healing from them. Alco's speed. Most Earth Divine Beasts defense. Dracs tend to be in the middle on all of that. The same with Mels. But yeah, Dracs are good just don't expect them to be good in every situation, just like all beasts. You've got to really just work with them.
Dracs are the best. If you want to be the best beast hunter, master the Dracs.
That one, I would say, if you want to be the best beast hunter, master the bugs, because they're the hardest to use. Anyways, moving on, I was saying something, I think it was about Agnia. If you, because fire beasts tend to be the best at really doing attacks, getting the fire beast with Agnia tends to be fairly a good idea. The Tiki is a good example of being good at magic. There's another one which I'm going to meet in, I believe, later on in this forest. That actually is better. There's an Og which is actually very good at using magic attacks. Acts the skull chew, I think it was. No, the hell chew. That's actually a very good one to use magic on with. Plus there's a few crossbreeds that are very good as well.
Wow, so you managed to make it all the way here? But I was wondering, what is that unusual thing you're wearing? This is the mark of a Pola warrior. What about it? Pola, huh? So are there a lot of warriors like you now? Pwah! They're all cowards now. That place is history. All they think about is money, doing Kikinak and Company's bidding. Where has the pride of the Pola warrior gone? The miserable scum. Now you've really got me riled up. Hey, let's do battle. Why? What for? I didn't intend to. Can it? Let's fight.
Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it?
Okay, let's all go.
Now you'll see the problem with Narm.
Ready? Let's go.
As we said, he's got great potential, but his temper gets the best of him, and you can see that just by his formation. And I only got one asleep. That's not good. Still, cleared out his middle. Yeah, his beasts actually aren't especially well trained. They aren't. He's only got 2 shields. Yeah, he does get stronger, but this fight is pretty much inconsequential. So if my 2 attacks hit properly, I will have won this fight, but they won't because that.
Hey, what's that?
But this fight's pretty much done now. Yeah, inconsequential fight. There is a reason though for it, which will be seen soon.
Hey, you're talking about Pola really messed up my timing. What? Get out of here. The nerve of that guy. What? Why the nerve? Leave me alone.
Yeah, he's a bit angry at us. But we're sort of outside the arena, so he's probably not going to count that as a loss. Okay. Sandsparrow. Maybe this one will show the attack. If the... yeah, it will. Or not, it's just going to do a normal attack. There we go. Lightning hit, 49. Yeah, I believe it's meant to do more damage than a normal attack. But I'm not sure how. It doesn't... sometimes it doesn't feel like it does. But I do know its accuracy is less than a normal attack. Okay. But those are the ones done. That's this level done. Next time, level 2 and level 3. Maybe. We'll see what we get. Hopefully I find that Nagglechew and its karma, because I actually need that one more than any other beast right now. So, next time, Fire Throne 2. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.